back, another new video. This video is the football. First we got Newcastle versus Fulham this Sunday. I cannot wait. As you can see, I am a Newcastle fan and I pray that we beat Fulham. Let's finish on a high. We did beat Sheffield United. It wasn't a bad game. Either team did have a few chances, but Newcastle were a better team. But I'm hoping, we do beat Fulham. So let's go through the fixtures for Sunday, and I need a couple of other teams to do Newcastle a favour. So first of all, we got Arsenal versus Brighton. I know Brighton are only 1 point behind Newcastle, so I don't care who wins really. But I think Arsenal will play better. We will see. But Brighton are really good. Their style of play is brilliant. Fair play. Then we got Aston Villa versus Chelsea. That's top half stuff. I don't care about that. Then we got Newcastle versus Fulham. Newcastle, my team. We are on Sky Sports Mix, so I can be watching that. And I'll probably do a live as well. Then we got Leeds versus West Brom. Same again. West Brom are down. Leeds will probably win that. Then we got Leicester versus Spurs. That'll be a good game because that's top half stuff. And both of them won that 3 points. Then we got Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. I need Liverpool to do me a favour and beat Crystal Palace because they are above Newcastle. And if Newcastle do beat Fulham and Crystal Palace lose and Southampton lose, Newcastle could finish 13th. And I'd be happy with that. Same points then as well. So the next game after that, then we got Man City versus Everton. I really don't care about that game. We got Sheffield United versus Burnley. Another one I don't care because Newcastle are 3 points behind Burnley. And West Ham versus Southampton. I need West Ham to do me a favour. Come on, West Ham. Do me a favour and beat Southampton. Then we got Wolves versus Man United. And it doesn't matter anyway because Newcastle still finished 13th. But I know Man U will win. And we will see what happens. But like I said, it is going to be and it's a full on Sky as well. You can watch because you can watch the West Ham versus Southampton. That's on Sky. Man City versus Everton. That's on Sky. Liverpool and Crystal Palace is on the main event. Sky Sports Football is Spurs and Leicester. Or you could watch the Newcastle and Fulham, which it'll be a good game. But I know Fulham are going to go out and finish on a high. Because they are relegated and it is sad, 3 weeks ago, we were trying to find out who's going to go down. Will it be Fulham or Newcastle? And it was Fulham in the end because they could not get the points. And Newcastle were just full of luck, are winning games, we're drawing, we're winning, and a few lost like. So let's have a look at the Premiership. Newcastle are 15th now. If they win, they'll have 45 points, which puts them 13th. And I need Crystal Palace and Southampton to lose. So my fingers are crossed because if we finish 13th, that is not bad. But I'm looking at the records now and I'm a bit annoyed that we lost 17 games. And you want to keep Bruce on for next year. I'm sorry, he's got to go. And then we drawed 9 games and then we won 11 games. Come on, I'm seeing all these managers leaving at the end of the season, so we will talk more about that. But I am annoyed because Steve Bruce, you need to leave now. You can't stay. As much as you want to, we don't want you there. Honest to God, I pray that he does go at the end of the season. But it was so nice to see the fans against Sheffield United. The fans were brilliant, fair play. But wasn't much said though, was there, about what's going on around Newcastle? They just all turned up. Yeah, they enjoyed the game, but we should have done a bit more. Look at Man U kicking off. Look at Liverpool kicking off. Look at Chelsea kicking off. Newcastle, you need to kick off because we cannot do this next year. What, we're going to keep... Yes, Ashley is trying to sell the club, but he's got to keep Bruce on. No, at least you could say, no, we want to change. We want results. Maximan has come out. I am not playing for a club who's fighting relegation every year. He's right. And it's not fair on the players and it's not fair on the fans. So what are we going to do about it? We need to bring a proper manager in. That's all. There's plenty available now at the end of the season. But like I said, let's worry about the next game. Let's get us 3 points. Let's finish on a high. And I am gutted. Football's over. So the managers who have just announced they are finishing. West Brom, Sam Allardyce, he doesn't want to go down to the Championship. He probably had the offer to go down there. I just think he is a stupid man, but he probably thinks he's better than the Championship. I'm not a fan of him, but like I said, who's going to replace him? I have seen there is Chris Wilder has been linked, and Lampard, which that'll be brilliant for West Brom. I'm absolutely glad they're linked. They could do better than Sam Allardyce. But Sam Allardyce, I know he's getting on a bit, but go out, get down there and enjoy it, man. Enjoy it, get him back up, and then think, right, imagine that he was a man. If I done it and we got relegated, and then I'd be bad. I would feel so bad. I'd be like, no, let me stay on next year. Let me change it around, and let me get him back up, and then think, finally got him back up. Now I'm leaving, because you're leaving, and they're relegated, like bad. We've got Crystal Palace, Roy Hudson, he's leaving. I don't blame him. Like I said, he can't do any more at Crystal Palace. I have seen a week ago, Lampard's also been linked with that, and Rafa Benitez. I would be gutted if Rafa do go to another club, because like I said, he's a good manager. He knows how to play football, and the next manager who's leaving at the end of the season is the Wolves manager, Nuno, and I'm shocked with that. And he's a brilliant manager. Would I take him at Newcastle? Damn right I would. But we just have to wait and see now who's going to take over at Wolves, because also Rafa's been linked with that as well. And like I said, to see Rafa go to Wolves, Crystal Palace, I'll be gutted. I would be really gutted. But you just have to wait and see. But also Spurs are looking for a manager. So is Nuno going to go there? We just have to wait and see, won't we? But, you know, I'm surprised Rafa hasn't been linked with Spurs. But perhaps I think he's not good enough for Spurs. But I think he is. He is a good manager. If he can spend money and bring in top players, he'll do a great job at Spurs. But I am shocked to see they haven't picked their manager yet. But we will find out at the end of the season. But it's crazy. But I am annoyed with Steve Bruce, because I'm hoping they let him go at the end of the season. I don't care if you've got to pay him off. Get rid of him. Let him go so we can bring someone in that really knows how to play football. Because we'll be fighting relegation again next year. I know we will if we keep Bruce. He's already out now shopping for new players. Don't let him bring players in. We need someone tidy. I'd love the Wolves manager, Nuno, at Newcastle. He is brilliant. But I do also like that Graham Potter, because what he does at Brighton and how they play football and how they pass the ball is absolutely brilliant. But like I said, I am gutted. Football is nearly over. This Sunday is going to be a good game. Thank God I could watch it. I've had a week off now. The holiday's been brilliant. I do love a holiday. It's brilliant. A week off from work. I haven't done nothing. The weather's been bad. But shit happens, innit? But like I said, I will watch the game. I pray to God Newcastle win. But I am annoyed. They have lost 17 games. It's just stupid. They are the fourth. Yeah, they are the fourth team in the Premiership to lose the most games. Sheffield United lost 29. West Brom lost 21. Then we got Fulham lost 19. No, sorry, they're 15th. Because we got... No, they're the fifth team that lost in the Premiership. Because we got Southampton lost 18. Then we got Newcastle and Crystal Palace on the 17th mark. And I'm annoyed because I'm sick of Newcastle. This season's been bad. And like I said, if they get this 3 points now, they're going to finish 13th. But I do need Crystal Palace and Southampton to lose. But then that'll look good for Bruce then, won't it? They probably will keep him on then. But I pray to God, and hopefully in June we get that takeover. But I got a feeling it's not going to get taken. We're not going to have it. It's going to go. We're not going to. The only way we get that takeover is go to the relegation, back to the Championship. Because it's less fuss when you want to buy a club in the Championship. But I pray that Steve Bruce announces he's leaving. or the club sack him. I'm sorry, but we got to move on. This is not good enough. We have bloody 17 games lost. That's bad. That's really bad. Bring someone in. Bring Rafa back. Or the Wolves manager, Nuno. He's brilliant. But I don't blame Crystal Palace, Roy Hudson, or the Wolves manager, because they can't do any more at that club. You know, we're going to do more. We've got a lot of money to spend, and it is sad. But for Sam Allardyce, I'm not a fan of him. And, you know, it did shock me to say he's leaving. But, like I said, yes, he's getting on. And you'd rather someone go there like Chris Wilder or Lampard. Because they are, yeah, well, Lampard's younger. And Chris Wilder has got a lot of experience in the championship. But, yep, this Sunday is the last of the football. And I pray to God Newcastle win, Southampton lose, and Crystal Palace lose. Like I said, I will check it out. But please watch the game. Newcastle versus Fulham is going to be a good game. I pray Joe Willock's alright, and I pray Maximin's alright, because I hope we get out there and we smash them. It'd be nice to finish 3-0. But I got a feeling Fulham are going to try and go down on a high. They want to win, you know. But fingers crossed Newcastle do win. But I think that's it. There is nothing else to report. I'm seeing nothing else. But no. I just pray that we win. I'll find out now with Maximin. I hope he's alright, because he's brilliant. Fair play. He's a cracking player. And like I said, for him to come out to say, look, I'm not, yes, I might have signed a new contract, but I'm not doing this every year. Fighting relegation all the time. And it annoys me that Ashley is hiring Muppets just to run the football club. How about you listen to the fans for a change? You know, yes, you want to sell the club, but bring someone in. Oh, I'm sick of saying it. I don't want Steve Bruce there because he's useless. He's probably a nice guy, you know, if we met him face to face. But he's not good enough for Newcastle. And I pray that Newcastle do come out and say, I'm sorry, we are going to look for someone else. There are plenty of managers out there who are not in a job. Could Lampard do Newcastle? Of course he could. He's a brilliant manager. Yes, he beat the Derby. Then he went to Chelsea. He spent some money and he tried with Chelsea. But I don't know what the reason was why he got sacked there. Probably the poor performance. But you haven't been there long. It's just stupid, really. I think it was a year, was it? Something like that, I can't remember. But, you know, Lampard at Newcastle, oh, that'd be brilliant. Give him a couple of years now to build, get the best out of players. He knows what players he needs to get in that club. But Rafa, he's a fan of, he loves Newcastle. He enjoyed his time there. He's just got promised, and that promise did not happen. And, you know, would he go back to Newcastle? I don't think he would under Ashley, because he's broken promises. But we just have to wait and see. I would be gutted if they announced that Steve Bruce is staying on. They are going to rely on him until next year. But hopefully now it's going to come down to the takeover. It's still going on, you know, in court in June. I did see something about that crap. But I pray to God now they just get it over the line so Ashley can leave. And that is the problem. Ashley, the owner of Newcastle right now, is the problem. I know he's given up, he don't care. But we cannot do nothing until Ashley's gone and Lee Charnley's gone. And then the new owners will turn up. They'll get rid of Bruce. They'll bring us a tidy manager, give him money to spend, and it solves all the problems. And then we can finally try and climb that table next year. But I'm babbling on. I'm going to go. I'm going to chill. But I'll see you all Sunday against Newcastle versus Fulham. And I pray that Newcastle do finish. I hope they finish and win that last game on a high. And it is going to come down to who's better team, Fulham or Newcastle. But I do pray that Newcastle is going to win. And I'll see you all Sunday. So thanks all. Please subscribe and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ra.